Hola, buenos dias. Hola, year 9. Okay, video for this week's work, 6th of July onwards. Okay, I'm going to present. I'm not going to go through all of the slides. All right, okay. I'm just going to go through a couple of the bits of that you might struggle with, mainly reflexive verbs. All right, okay. Verbos reflexivos are reflexive verbs, and you might have a problem with that. Okay, so your title is Me llevo mal con mi hermano, all right, which is I get on badly with my brother. So, as you might guess, llevarse is to get on with, all right, okay. So, I'm going to skip through a couple of the adjectives there because the slides were the adjectives, because I think we've seen them before and you can either know them or you don't. All right, okay. What I am going to go through is the pronunciation of these. It says cognates, okay? They're near cognates. A cognate is a word that's spelled the same in two languages, right? So in English and Spanish. These are near cognates. They look very similar to English. You could probably work out what they mean, but they're pronounced differently, okay? So we've got, let me go through them. Dinámico, dinámico, all right? That's dynamic. Estricto, estricto. Oh, what could that be? Strict. Estúpido. Yeah. Pesimista. Positivo. Honesto. Gracioso. And the last one that looks like generous. Generoso. Generoso. Okay. All right. There we go. That's a little bit of that. Then if we go into the next slide, this is the bit, if I'm honest, that I think you'll struggle with most. All right, so it talks about reflexive verbs. A reflexive verb is, in English, it's one in which you say myself or yourself, or themselves or oneself. It's an action, generally in English, that you do to yourself, right? Okay. It's used more in Spanish, all right? And what happens is sometimes it's difficult to get your head around. What you do need to understand is that a reflexive pronoun is used, okay? All right? That's the only thing that makes it more complex. Some of you would see me in front of the verb and think it means I. Look there, it looks like it. It's the verb, it's the reflexive pronoun for I, but it doesn't mean I, all right? And the verb that has been used as an example is llamarse. Like, so in your first lesson ever in Spanish, you would have learned me llamo, whatever your name is, right? So me llamo Señor Melvin. And that's I call myself. Llamo is I call. Me is myself. So look, literally it'd be myself I call, all right? Me llamo. ¿Cómo te llamas? What do you call yourself? Get it? All right, that's the way it works, okay? And yeah, that's a good example of a reflexive verb that you use without really knowing. Okay, so the verb that we're going to use in this week's lesson is llevarse. All right, now you've all seen this before because llevar means to wear. When it's reflexively used reflexively, llevarse means to get on with. All right, okay. Now I'm going to say this quickly. In English, you can say I get on with my parents or my brother or my friends. In Spanish, you need to use an adverbial form, right? So I get on well with, I get on badly. All right, okay. Just to explain that, because otherwise you'll get that wrong. All right. So this is the conjugation form, right? And you'll see, right? So me, which doesn't mean I, it means myself. Llevo, te llevas, se lleva, nos llevamos, os lleváis. Se llevan. All right. Okay. So, for example, me llevo, and it comes up on the next slide, but I can just do this. Me llevo bien con mi hermano. All right. I get on well with my brother. Or, mi hermano y yo nos llevamos bien. We get on well. You see the way that works? All right. Okay. And this is the extra slide that I was telling you about. Right, so there you go. Oh, there we go. Nice picture. I get on well with. Me llevo bien con. I get on well with. Me llevo mal. I get on badly with. All right, okay. Notice mal is an adverbial form, like badly. All right, okay. There we go. That's it. The only last thing I've got to show you, right? Okay, because this is going to create confusion. So, a reflexive verb is only reflexive if the pronoun at the front, notice where my cursor is, me, agrees with the conjugation of that verb. So, me llevo is reflexive. Now, you've got to look through this activity, and I'm not going to do it for you, but the number one, she supports me. If I underline that, look, it looks like that's reflexive. Me apoya. But that's not reflexive because that means she supports apoya. Notice because that's the verb apoyar, it'd be apoyo. I support, apoyas, apoya. She supports me. All right. Don't know where my cursor's gone, but right. So me apoya, and that's not reflexive. Okay. That's the difficulty with these forms, where you might get confused with that. So me llevo, muy bien, is reflexive. Me apoya isn't reflexive because the pronoun doesn't agree with the verb form. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop presenting. I'm going to stop recording. Have a good week. All right. Look after yourselves. All right. Take care. Yeah.